Good morning, guys. This is Rusty 78609 in Central Texas, USA. It is 7:05 a.m. August the 7th, 2017, and I'm here. We're going to do some comments. But last night, folks, we had a Texas thunderstorm come through. I did a short video of my blinking digital clocks and showing you the importance of using your old smartphone as a clock, because they don't go off in a thunderstorm. But anyway, got a lot of comments. Here's one from George on the Coachman. Are you going to keep your current 26-footer, my 26-foot RV that I live in, my Jayco J-Flight 26-foot bunkhouse? Sort of. I'm going to keep it and give it to my son, and then I'll have my Coachman parked here. It's one day closer to getting the Coachman, okay? So yes, in answer to your question, this is on the Tab New Camp 400. George says 10,000 is fair. Well, you only need to add about 22 that and you could get in the front door of it. This is about Central Texas, driving through the neighborhood. This is B-Bolin 7-Eleven. Looks like a perfect lot for one of those Dirksen portable buildings. You bet. You just go over there and stick one on there and see how long you last. But you'd be the talk of the neighborhood. You wouldn't even get it unloaded from your truck or their truck. This is the Falcon F20. Too expensive for what it is, in my opinion. Rusty, your new one is a much better value. Yeah, it is, but it sticks. I know it. I mean, it's just a cheap built deal. I mean, I know. I've had one before. But yeah, it is a good value because, you know, for $9,750, it's a 2018. And even though it doesn't have anything, so what? For me, this is on Tiny Homes, 1P digit. From the sign video, cash price $38,964, rent to own, 36-month monthly payment, blah blah blah, equals $58,000. Yeah, the interest rate on those things are astronomical. You know, you'd have to. It says, I hope the owner of this company falls into a vat of hot tar only to climb out and find himself in a factory that makes pillows for goose feathers. You know, I don't think he liked that. No, they rob you on the interest rates. They really do. And it's only the poor, ignorant people that fall for that crap. But, you know, that's how they make money, guys. Big fish eat little fish. This is Central Texas, driving through the Central Texas Sunday Drive. This is Peter. Hi, Rusty. It's always great to hear from you. Thank you. Last week, my wife and I were in your neck of the woods, Rice, Texas. That's not exactly my neck of the woods. That's, you know, being in Texas is not my neck of the woods, really. Rice, Texas, from here is a 4-hour drive. I finally got to pick up my 17 SD Casita, but the Casita air conditioner worked great to keep us cool. That's great. And he goes on, he's got some more. Well, I'm glad you got you a new Casita because they are a good unit. This is average user on the tiny home. I really hope you find a sucker that is willing to pay you the amount of money you're asking. Not me, I don't own it, guys. That tiny home is owned by Dirksen Portable Buildings. And that's the way it is. But you know, they see me do the video and they assume that I'm the salesman, I'm the owner. That's all right. This is the Falcon F20, Grandma Patty. I love the higher axles that you all have west of the Mississippi. In the east, we have no off-road models available in new travel trailers. What is crazy is in the northeast, we have ridiculous potholes from the road salt used in the winter months. Bigger tires and higher trailer would be more sensible. Don't the manufacturers know we have national forests here too? Yeah, they do, but they also know what sells, and they don't care. You know, they don't go out in the forest for their research. They just look at who's buying what. This is mail call. Nicholas. Hey, Raquel Welch used to bother me too when I was younger. Yeah, she did me too. Do you suppose she was two-timing? Yeah, that's old gal. You can't trust her. I was two-timing her too, so I guess it's all right. That works both ways, right? Quid pro quo, this for that. Smartphones, J Santana 319. Another thing some of the phones have are FM radios, so you can plug them in with headphones or portable devices through the headphone jack. Use it as a phone with Google Voice for free calls and text while connected to Wi-Fi. I got a Motorola Moto X Pure phone that has stereo speakers, and I use it as a music player and media player. Good video, sir. Well, thank you, Jay. This is on the Dometic CF18. Hi, Rusty. This is my life now. Hi Rusty, I just purchased the same refrigerator and I can't tell what side is the freezer side. Well, there is no freezer side. Okay, there is no freezer side. The whole inside gets cold. Now you can make the whole thing a freezer, but you can turn it down. So when all else fails, my life, now read the instructions. This is Walleye, Central Texas, Sunday Drive. Looks like houses are cheap down there in Central Texas. Here in Montana, you get a 2 or 3 bedroom bungalow on a 40-foot wide lot for $300K in the Twin Cities. They just tore down a house behind us and built a 5-bedroom with 2-car garage for $700K, and they don't look half as nice as those houses around you, Rusty. The building costs here are a little cheaper. Of course, it's labor. I don't know about the cost of materials being any different, but labor here, they get a lot of cross the border labor, so to speak. But anyway, that's just crazy, but I guess they're selling. Yeah, they sell, believe me. It's getting so expensive to live here. Maybe it's time to move on since our kids are grown. Take care. Thank you, Walleye. You too. This is Grandma Patty, Sunday Drive. Even if I had many millions, I would not want all that to take care of me either. I sure do love to see the hills in the distance, though. A tiny home on an eastern slope with a view would be heavenly, as long as these eyes keep working. Yeah, I hear you. I'm getting there myself, babe. This is the Falcon F20. Sarah, thanks for the tour. You're welcome. Coachman Clipper, Rondolin 100. Good luck and best wishes. To heck with the naysayers. Well, I don't say to heck with them. I mean, I like their input, but I'm going to do what I want to do anyway, so it doesn't bother me. You've been doing this long enough to know what you're getting into. Yep, that's true. I look forward to seeing your new rig, and especially look forward to your time in New Mexico. Thank you for sharing your life with us. Yeah, you're welcome. I've already made reservations for a RV spot in New Mexico for next summer. This is Central Texas, Sunday Drive, Mechanic 51. Probably living paycheck to paycheck, just more credit line and more debt. No thanks. Yeah, I hear you. And then CM says Mechanic 51. It's cookie cutter life. That's right. That's what you called it. This is Sunday Drive. This is CM. Have you ever been to that castle off Park Road 4? Yeah, that's Falkenstein's castle. You can go to falkenstein.net or .com and look at the castle online. You can take a virtual tour. Yeah, it's an old castle that somebody got the plans for in Europe, brought the plans back and had builders build it. It cost a few million. Well, the land was expensive too. And the owners, I know them, the Williams, if they had known he was going to build that castle up there, they wouldn't have sold it to him. Because it's an eyesore. It's an eyesore in some ways it's kind of neat. This is, yes, I have seen the castle, CM. This is William on the Sunday Morning Drive. William says, seems a bit excessive to me. I would be okay with one of those tiny homes or a trailer. That's me too. I've been there, done that. Those big homes, they're what they are. That's ego mostly. And keeping up with the Joneses. This is Sunday Drive, Tom. Chris Christopherson wrote that song. Yeah, Chris Christopherson was a great songwriter, wasn't he? And I tell you what, there's an album that he and Rita Coolidge did called Full Moon. And if you can get that album, I promise you, that is some of the greatest music I've ever heard. I mean, it was Chris Christopherson in his prime and Rita Coolidge, and they did an album called Full Moon. Great, but I can't find it on CD. I don't have a CD player in my vehicle anyway. I don't even have a CD player at home. This is Ray on the 2017 Casita. It says, do you live full-time in a mobile home like this? I live full-time in a travel trailer, Ray, a 26-foot Jayco J-Flight bunkhouse, and I've lived in travel trailers for nearly 30 years. This is Rhonda on Sunday Morning Drive. Best country song ever written, Sunday Morning Coming Down. Yeah, that was nice. It was written by Chris Christopherson. He landed a helicopter on Johnny Cash's lawn and played the song to him because he knew Johnny Cash was the perfect singer for it. Well, Johnny Cash definitely made it famous. Matt says, I actually like all your videos. I did. He looked at an old one. I don't know what it was. How to get something. How to get good or something. This is Matt again, about the same video, talking about living into the hundreds. In the Old Testament and the Bible lived to be several hundred years old. I don't believe that. Of course, now if we live to be several hundred years old, we have to put up with more and more, never mind, LGBT, all that crap. Yeah, I hear you, it just gets worse. This is Morris on the comment call. The salesman that sold me my travel trailer told me that unless I have the battery cutoff switch or disconnect the battery altogether, the propane carbon monoxide detector will drain the battery within a week. I wouldn't doubt that if it is not hooked up to shore power, because it is always detecting and cannot be turned off. Interesting. This is comment call. Morris, that person that mentioned the Bauer expandable teardrop trailer doesn't realize that it is a French-made trailer, and their website said they will not be available in the U.S. for 2 or 3 years. It is a very interesting design, though. So this is Frost Elite Central Sunday morning. He says, "How did the F word did I get here? No offense." No offense. All right. What's this smoke? Okay, now Scott on the comment call. Cool comment call, Rusty. Thank you, Scott. Comment call, Scott. How big is your phone? What inch? It's 5.7 inches. It's a big one. This is Matt on I-35 to Round Rock. Probably the busiest I-35 around Austin, Texas. That crap will drive it's just busy. The I-35 is busy. This is Daddle Wells, Joanne Barker, or Joanne, excuse me. Think those are pinon pine. Yeah, great smelling campfires. Yeah, pinon makes a great campfire, but I don't like to make campfires anyway. Thanks for the video. Good job. This is rural Wi-Fi broadband. This is Shifa. Wireless internet is easy to use and also affordable. Most broadband also offers unlimited mobility of your broadband connection. Out here they don't. This is Shifa again on rural Wi-Fi. A concern has been raised due to the access of internet using DSL or satellite dish on the roof because the problem is caused by weather. Yeah, that's right. If you've got a satellite dish, weather can cause you some problems. Here you go. Use old smartphones. Some old Japanese VCRs flash the date December the 7th, 1941, when power shuts off from a storm. You can't trust those guys, can you? There's a comment here about let's see where it starts. I mean, it got a lot of replies. I mean, this thing. This was Joe Christians. Joe says, this is in reply to Sunday Morning Drive. It says, "So, where is Mr. Hahn today?" Laugh out loud. Of course, we didn't expect to see him because it's August the 6th. Laugh out loud. I bet his pants are on fire. And then it got it says Joe Christian. He told me he was Dick Van Dyke. I have screenshots. Anyway, there's a lot of comments about that. That for some reason they think he's not real, and I don't know. I don't know the man personally. I don't care. He does what he does, and I do what I do. But anyway, it must have got 100. And here's one on Elio Motors. I've watched this company with interest for a long time now. I never took the bait, but I was very interested to see how far it went. Thanks for the update. If they ever actually make the vehicle, I'll seriously consider buying one. That was Deborah. Yeah, it's a neat little car, and the concept is great. I'll do a few more here. This is Mike 20SM on Sunday Morning Drive. It says, put the coachman on a barge and turn it into a houseboat. They'd like that, wouldn't it? This is Deborah again on Coachman Clipper. About the ghost drain, all you need to have is an electricity disconnect on your trailer. Most of the ones I've been researching have it standard. Okay, well, I know mine doesn't. This is Sunday Morning Drive, basically Central Texas. Wandering Travels, please hit subscribe button. You need the rabbit on mirror for directions, laugh out loud. Not sure of that. They would let you drive through with RV. They wouldn't let you drive through with the RV, much less park it. You're probably right. You know, there's a friend of mine that lives in a gated community up here, and they won't even let you have an outside antenna. You know, if you want to get, have like a satellite dish or something like that, it's against the property owner guidelines. And then this is on the Central Texas Sunday Morning Drive. Walter says, are they happy? Success brings pressure. You bet it does. Been there, done that. You got to run pretty quick on that hamster wheel, and you got to run faster and faster and faster. This is Dan. Nice homes. I would be uncomfortable living there. Me too. This is the same video the Sunday morning coming down. Oh, that was written by Chris. Yeah, we found that out and sung by Johnny Cash. This is the same video. GB says, does seem like a horrific way to live. Well, if you're born into it, it's just the way it is, No big deal. No difference. It says, Wayne on the Falcon F20 says, check out the Travel Light Express E 15Q around 12,000, has everything. This is Lillian on the Tab New Camp 18,000. That's as much as my 3-bedroom first house with 1/2 acre lot. Sheesh. Of course, that was 1965. Yeah, I know my first house cost $12,375, and I bought it in 1972. It was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in San Antonio, Texas. This is the 730 project about the Sunday morning drive. I drove into a gated community, and he says, what, was the gate broken? No, what it is, they leave it open on the weekends because there's homes for sale in there and people are coming in and out to look at the homes for sale. But during the week, it's locked. You have to make an appointment. PJ Bikerful. And now, boys and girls, we have another episode of Drive Time with Rusty. Boy, isn't that exciting. Whoa, whoopee, whoopee. Mark H., I really enjoy your driving videos. Thank you, Rusty. Well, I enjoy doing them. Anyway, then now this is the last one. David says, oh, good, a morning drive. And he says, shotgun. When I was a kid, that was what we used to do. And my brother and I used to almost get in a fight over it because Daddy had a little old single cab pickup, a 49 Dodge, and I won't get into the details on it, but it was definitely very basic. And but anyway, my brother and Daddy said, well, okay, let's go down to the field and check out the crops or something. And I'd say, shotgun. That meant you got to sit by the door. Well, he's right. There's a guy made a comment that shotgun wasn't genius because you had to open all the gates. That's right. That's right. And one more, well, that's just a link to, this is Led Zepp 2000. He left a link to the dealer in Burnet, Texas. Okay, here we go. This is the last one. Will says, don't do it. Don't drive that thing off the lot. Buy an Airstream. Will, you sure you got the right channel? Buy an Airstream. The cheapest one they make is $36,000. Anyway, it will require cleaning and maintenance, but you will have a quality RV. Airstream is 80 years old, and they say 75% of them are still used. I don't doubt that. That coachman was glued and stapled. That's true, and if that, I bet they didn't use a lot of glue. Airstreams are riveted. You don't mind a project or maintenance or cleaning, maintain a quality vehicle. You can get something for less than $11,000. If you find an Airstream for less than $11,000, it'll be a 1962. No, then it's a collector's item. So I don't know that you'd find one that you could pull. That's it, guys. Well, here's one more. FastBite on the smartphones, using the old smartphones. You can still use it as a camera and upload videos when on Wi-Fi. Thank you very much, FastBite. And that's all we got for today, guys. Anyway, so thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye, 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 USA made when you can. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It will help you avoid gout. It will help you avoid kidney stones. It will help lower well, not scratch that one. It will help you manage your insulin levels better in your body. And also it will help you lose weight because you feel full and you won't want to snack. Take deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth several times a day because that relieves stress. Relieving stress lowers your blood pressure, and lowering your blood pressure makes your little heart last a little longer, so therefore you'll go a little longer. And then stretch, walk, do all those good things. Eat right, don't eat out so much. Eat less, and I know it's hard, folks. I mean, hey, I got the same problem. That's all I can tell you. I mean, believe me, if I had a lot of snack food here, I'd eat it. So anyway, the reason I got on this shirt is because I'm fixing to go do my walking at Walmart, and I'm probably going to do a video there while I'm there on some RV stuff. And but anyway, it's still sprinkling rain. We had almost 6 inches of rain last night, thunderstorm, knocked the power out for a little while. But having said all that, guys, this shirt right here is a fishing shirt. I got it in, well, I ordered it over the internet from Bales in Miami, and they had them on sale for $20 a piece. I got 2 of them, and yeah, they're windproof. They're UV 50 or something, and they got all kind of little pockets and stuff. Very comfortable. They don't wrinkle, so you know they're perfect for a guy like me that doesn't do laundry very well and also doesn't have an iron and goes camping and just throws his stuff around. So anyway, guys, enjoy your Monday morning and enjoy the rest of your week. We'll catch you later. Adios, guys. Bye bye.